Felties real quick. I think it's gonna be super cute. This will be a nice little trio set. Let me go ahead and lock this. If anyone wants to know what I'm using, it is Stitch Artist by Brilliance. I am an affiliate. You can find a link for them in my profile. Okay, now back to Donna Adelson. Oh, shoot. Welcome, welcome. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is let me set up one of these. And then I'm going to just use that as a base for the rest of them since they're pretty much the same. So I'm just going to make all the same similar shapes first. So first thing. Definitely sus. Okay, now I think I have an easier way to do this. Let me open up Drea's motif file. I think I can motif this to look like lace. Open it. Okay, so let's make a new design. Create design. I know you can't see that part. It doesn't show you that part of my window for whatever reason. All right, so let's find a spot here. And let's draw it out. I'm gonna do like here, halfway down here. Oh, it just makes a line. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's grab a guide so I know exactly where half is. Oh man, I wasn't that far off. She wasn't that far off. Wow, look at that. So impressed. Self. All right. And all right, make one single. Actually, that would be fine. Let's do tights here. I want it to be pink just because. Welcome, everybody. All right, so we will call this lace. Oh, lace 01 is what we will call this. Save. All right, I need to publish these. All right, let's see if it took. See if I can find. Bananas. Okay, now it should be there. There she is, lace 1. Okay. Let's fix this. There we go. I want it on the outside. Let's make these smaller because that's not what the lace looks like. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cute. Oh, no, no. Maybe I don't like that. Okay. Okay, okay. Hold on. We're getting there. This will be all right. All right. So let's see. That'll do, I think, right? Let's see. Let's make it look more in line. And we'll change it to pink so we can see the difference. My goodness. Let's see. Oi. No, no, no. Oh, no, too small. 2, 4, 5. What do you mean you didn't know if it was someone in your family? This will be good enough, I think. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're gonna do that. All right, and then I will put this on top, frame it. Okay, but it's gotta go first. Oh, it's wide inside. Let's make a variation of this. Save. Welcome. Hey, Vonda. Thursday we're gonna be on Discord. It'll be at 9, like around 9:30 for me. I'm on California time right now, so whatever that would be for you, we'll be meeting on Discord. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I wanted to tell you because I know you have been emailing me, and this way we won't get our wires crossed. And I know for sure you heard it from me. Okay, so that way, um, you'll be able to be there. Trying to see how many people I can catch, so that way they know we're gonna be there on Thursday. So, yes, you're welcome. Okay, sorry. Let's go back to what I was doing. No, it doesn't show you. That's so dumb. It doesn't show you everything about this application, which is really annoying. So you don't see how I did that. All right, let's take that one off, and I'm gonna try lace 2 that I just came up with. Okay, like better. Let's see. Ugh. Let's see. That's might be better. Oh, see that weird gap. Ugh. No. I made a gap. Okay, kind of fit. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Sorry. Oh, what if we did? Hold on, hold on. Let's add. Oh, you can't even see this. Oh, I hate that. How annoying. You can't even see what I'm doing. It doesn't show it on this application. Bummer. Doesn't show you how I made the lace. Most. Nope. Oh, no, no, no. This one. Hold on. Was this one? Hold on, this one maybe. No. Is it what I want? No. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I also want to make this smaller. I mean, thinner. Change the color. It's kind of like, is that what the color is? No, I don't know if I don't. Mm. Oh my god, she's gonna throw her daughter under the bus, isn't she? Well, I mean, her lawyers are. Mm, Gosh, we're gonna be here for a minute. Ah, no, I don't like it. Oh, that's better. Oh, but I need that gap to close. Ugh. Expand it. Come on. Just give me, give me, give me. Hi, 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 hi. How do I get my thumb? I don't know what do you mean my thumbnail? I'm so confused. I'm easily confused. I don't know what that means. Oh, no, no, we got increase, increase. There we go. Okay, I think this might be as good as it can get. Okay, let's see what it look like. I know it doesn't match, but this is going to be my way to do it so I don't have to digitize every hump, if you know what I'm saying. Hold on. It's now pumpkin season. We shall be powered by pumpkin spice. Oh, the thumbnailer? Depends on what kind. Well, you just have to like install it and then usually like restart your computer. And then when you then go in and see, it'll actually start to show you like a picture instead of like that blank page with just the name underneath. And if it doesn't work, I've just like I've had a couple times where I've like updated, software on my computer and then the thumbnailer didn't work, so I just uninstalled it and then like reinstalled it, and that like for whatever reason fixes the problem, which is, I mean, shouldn't, it's whatever. But yeah, try that. Okay, so hold on, let me think about. Okay, time. You should be able to. Like the only one that you usually don't see is like one of the really obscure files. But just try it again. That's all I really can do. I can't give you a solution like that. If it still doesn't work, the only thing left for you to do would be to contact customer support. Actually, oh yeah, it's gonna bug me. I don't think I like that. Yeah, That's all you can do. Let me save this real quick. I'm gonna call this. I know you can't see. It doesn't show you the pop-ups. I'm sorry, which kind of sucks because that's part of the program is seeing the other things that pop up whenever we do stuff. So what is this? Mega considers fall. Um, I guess. So we'll call this. I'm gonna call this the fall coquette trio. Oh, thank you. If you ever have questions, you can always drop them in here. I will answer them if I know the answer. If not, I'll tell you where to look. Okay, so all right, I'm trying to focus. I'm just making components because this is gonna be a trio. So if I just make like the foundational parts of it, should be fine. So I think, oh shoot, for realsies. Mm, damn. Paste under. Why? Two. Okay, red first. All right, back. Oh, it's thinking. On pause. Is it thinking? All right. Sorry, I need to get caught up on my jury duty. Hmm. Weird. Ooh, should we try a top stitch on? Hold on, hold on. We got some. I haven't thought about that. That might make it extra cute. Hold on. We might do that. We might do that. Oh, I am gonna have to do that. Hold on. Let's pause. I am going to export this as a picture real quick. Hold on. Desktop. All right, I'll get it. This lady's sus. All right, here's my image. Sorry, I'm going to use this. That was an alternative spring break. All right, hold on. I'm going to hide this, okay? We're going to hide it. Oh, sweet. Okay. All right, so I don't want this. Oh, okay, hold on. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, you actually didn't change it on me. It's about damn time. All right, let's see. We'll start it here. Oh, shoot. Is that what I just did? We're going with Coquette Fall Designs. All right, here we go. Oh, I guess that makes sense. It is middle child syndrome for real. All right, let's copy, paste this to the end. We're going to use pink, we said. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so this is technically all the pieces. Delete that. Shit. So we're just gonna talk good stuff about the mom, but she still hired someone for murder. I'm sure she was a good mom to you, but she was a terrible mother-in-law. Just saying. Okay. Damn. Your mom took such good care of you, she made sure to get rid of your ex husband. That's how great she was. Come on, Donna. She would literally do anything for you. We saw that. Or we see that, I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Maybe I don't want this one anymore. Donna is the least positive person I've ever met. Wow, that's a lie. All right, let's see. Background on. How is your mom is not selfless? Oh my god. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, Donna. She did. She got rid of him for you, Wendy. Okay, all right, let's do the bow now. All right, I'm gonna do group these so I can. This is basically gonna be the base for everything else. So now we just got to do the inside of the frame. I might use this frame for other things too. Actually, now that I think about it. So let's do this first, and maybe we can play around. All right, that's an understatement. Okay. Such good grandmother. My grandma wouldn't get rid of someone. Just saying. She took care of the baby and she took care of your ex. I mean, she just taking care of everything, aren't you, Grandma Donna? All right, let's see. All right, let's copy, paste, and flip this bad boy. Baby daddy. And she assisted with somebody's bye bye. I don't know. Grandma Donna's a killer. You know what I mean? Oh, she bought groceries. She also bought for him to disappear. Grandma Donna. You're a bad lady. Mm. All right, copy, paste, flip. I have all of Stitch Artist unlocked, so I have purchased all 3 modules. I have not been using functions from all 3 modules, however. So that's kind of important to know. Like, not every function that you see me using is. I haven't used level 3 at all, actually. Not one time. So, all right, now I gotta connect this because Wendy's a thirsty. Beep beep. Wendy's a thirsty. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's make sure these line up. So. Okay, let's move this earlier. So it starts here. Want to end there? That's fine with me. Okay. Actually, should start. All right. All right, cool. Now we can group her up. Oh, thank you for lighting up my life. I know it says you lit up a rose in my gallery. You light up my life. Okay. Group. Oh, she's so flattered. Get out of here, Wendy. Sorry, I can't. Thanks for the tiny diny. I don't have the thing, okay? Can't be a chipmunk. I saw that too, okay? I did. I seed it. Just because you take someone on vacation doesn't mean you can get rid of them from this planet. Actually, I'm gonna get some helium and then I'm gonna practice my chipmunk voice. Thanks for the tiny tiny. Hi. Sorry, I was got me at a weird moment. I don't care what vacation you paid for, Donna. Okay, sorry. I'm getting it together now. All right, I'm gonna. Ah, why? All right, let's go. Stop calling him Danny. It's disrespectful because you don't even know him. Yeah, no kidding. Tell him, Emily. All right, see, no, see. Yeah, spooky. Okay, this pumpkin spice was just too delicious because got me wired. All right, let's do the outline. Break her open. Get blank. Okay, wait, which way is it going? Hold on. Oh, pause. Okay. There we go. Save. Oh, sweet. Okay. Copy paste, make it into a line, turn it black, break it open. Works. So far it's working. So. Okay, let's do the other. All right, I'm gonna take copy paste, turn to line, go black. All right, now let me unlock this. Okay, so wait, hold on. Wait, which way does this go? All right, then let's do the same for the shenanigans. Okay, hold on. Okay, same thing. Max, single run. We'll start here. We'll end over here so that way we can do the same thing. It's like the song then. All right, let's see. So move you back. And let's delete these. Awesome. Okay, and then tie it at the end. Sweet. Save. All right, let's turn the background off. Oh, how cute. Okay, so let's rearrange it. So, well, wait, let's make a new design. Hold on. Thank you for the likes. Ooh, you got a glitter badge. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cute. Okay, so let me do, you guys can't see this part, but I'm going to do a new design. You'll see it comes up here. Let's take this and paste it in here. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to rearrange this. Oh, right. Okay, so this is gonna go after. I'll do the bow first. Oh, no. Wait. Where are you, girl? I need this. Oh, undo. No. Last. There we go. Now it's right. Goodness. Save it. Okay. Now let's see what it looked like again. Okay, cool. So let's first slide this whole piece over to do the pumpkin. Now I'm going to just change the colors to match because I love this color scheme. Orange. Oh, you can't see me picking colors. How ridiculous. I'm sorry. That is such a pain. Okay, and then what was hold on, turn off. Oh, it was pink. So this is pink. Let's use the pink from what we already have going on. Okay. Now let's do the pumpkin. Mostly because today is first day I got to have a pumpkin spice latte. Heck yes. All right, let me do the pumpkin. I could have just borrowed a pumpkin I've already done before. I feel like every year for fall, I do the same pumpkin over and over again. Oh, why does this keep getting stuck? Oh, it's sticky on my thing. It's slowing me down. Okay, so we do have, let's do it the same other orange that one had. Back up. No weird yucky lines. Yay. Okay, then we'll do black lining. Okay, let's do that. This part I've done 1,000 times. Jeez. Ooh, we're gonna talk to her ex. Sometimes there's no tea like court tea. So much password on my iPad. Oh, you are welcome. Thank you. That was so nice. That just made my whole day. Sometimes I don't know if I'm making sense. Okay, now because people ask me, I'll give you a heads up. I'm going to use level 2 drawing tool, draw with columns. What the? Hold on. That. I'm sorry, that text just threw me through a loop. Hold on. I'm gonna have to read it. Okay. Brown, obviously, right? Okay. Hold on, I need to see this. Please hold. Oh, snap. Oh, I wonder if this is why they changed it. Crazy. Oh. So we gotta read this. Oh, man. Somebody filed a wrongful death suit against OpenAI and Sam, for a family whose 16-year-old son died by unaliving himself. What? ChatGPT encouraged him to. That's wild. Parents are fighting. Why would AI say that? AI should never tell a child they don't owe their parents' survival. What? Okay, this is wild. Oh, is this why we got version 5? Because it says what this case will put on trial is the extent to which OpenAI and Sam Altman rushed the then newest version of ChatGPT 4.0 to market despite clear safety issues. Wow. They allege that passings like Adams were inevitable. Walks crazy. They expected to be able to submit evidence to a jury that OpenAI's own safety team objected to the release of. You know what? This is like, okay, this is like way more serious, but is this why Henry, that one lady's ChatGPT, was like basically telling her to continue to stalk her therapist? It's giving that kind of vibe, or I guess it just parrots whatever you want. Crazy. Hello. Sorry, I'm just reading this. Jeez. Dang. Well, that makes sense. Makes a whole lot of other things making sense. Okay, let me rearrange these because we basically got this to the end. All right. And turn the background. Yay. We already got our second one rolling. We'll thank the coffee for that. Let's do a save and then do the third one in the trio. And then I have this idea that I could continue on with this with like other graphics I already own. Like I already got the frame. I just need the like inserts, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, books. Okay. Copy. Okay, let's lock this one. Let's You won't see it, but I'm starting a new design. See, I have 3 designs here. The cool thing about having multiple designs, because a lot of people don't realize that you can have multiple design pages in one um, working file. What's nice about these is when you are able to publish or share them finally, it'll do them each as their own file, like their own individual file. So essentially, it can be a published collection, which is kind of nice. And you get the publishing feature in level 3, which is the whole reason I paid for level 3, is because I wanted to be able to publish. Um, it was, well, for me, it was worth it. Let's see, what are our colors here? So the back is, let me just, purple. Let's change it first. Purple. And then this one is orange. Okay, background off. Okay, now let's do the book stack. I feel like I already have a book stack. I'm gonna look for another file that already has a book stack because yeah, I don't want to do it again. Let's see, where's the bookish one? I've done so many book designs. There should be book stacks. Actually, so cute. Open sesame. Okay. Let me see if I can just take this one, paste it, and shrink it down. Hold on. Gotta group it up. Instead of hoop it up, we gotta group it up. Okay, hold on. Group, shrink it. Okay. Let's see. And we can make it taller. Look, we're taller, wider. Let's fit it in here. Oh, we can even be creative and we'll just mirror the image. Sure, why not? And let's, oh shoot, that's not what I want to move. I'm trying to turn the stack. taller. Let's try to center it. I am not. Why? Work smarter, not harder. Okay, now let's come up with the colors for it. So, oh, hold on. You two need to go at the end. Move last. Quick save. Now let's change the colors so they match our color scheme. Okay, so one book. Oh, they're all different colors. I see what I did there. Okay, so that's not what we did. We did orange yellow instead. And then there was I do have a pink. It is deep rose. And then this one, we'll do it the purple that I used, orchid. And our bow, shouldn't it be orange like the other bow? Okay. Oh, but then our frame is orange. What if we made our frame black? Let's try that. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so okay, I'm not mad at it. Let's see what happens if we turn this into a black. Oh, that might be too much. Okay, let's see what color. Well, wait, no, that was a different color of orange. Now we can do that, right? Hold on. No, we can. That was a different orange. Not the same orange. What needs to change is this book in the stack will be eggplant. Let me look. Sorry. Hold on. Which direction? Oh, I'm in Madeira. Is that a Madeira color? I know you. Oh, it is right here. This is eggplant for me. There you go. This says it's eggplant. Ugh, I mean, allegedly. So I'm not mad at it. Okay, that's cute. Now, what I do want to do though is I want this bow to match the other bow. So I'm going to change the out. I do have an outline on it. I'm gonna fix that to make it work and look like the other bow, right? Like let's keep it the same. So I will have to fix some things though, because I just realized that probably has to do with my order of operation here. Wait, hold on, let me look. Stop, start. Yeah, no. So hold on. Let's go across to here. Insert a jumpy jump. All right, and then this will start. Don't care where. Oh wait, I do care where it stops. It's gonna have to stop over here, so I can do this there. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna move these after that. Okay. Getting it. I'm getting it. Hello. This is Stitch Artist by Brilliance. You can see it down here. I have it listed in the frame, under the software. Okay. All right. Let me focus again. All right. Let's zoom in. We need to be able to see. Okay. So we start. No, I don't really want to start there. I want to get this one. Copy. Paste under. Turn the outline. What? Black. Open it up. Make it be. Oh, that's not where the opening is. Undo. Okay, close it. Come on. No. All right. You are where I wanted to open. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So, all right, let's back up. It's maybe too close to the knot. All right, where's that green flag? Oh, goodness. I should have just locked it. It's going to drive me bananas in pajamas. Okay, so then next. Scroll. Let's start here. I'm gonna stop there. I'm sort of stop. So, and then I'm gonna take you copy, and then I want to paste over. turn this into a black outline. Do a little run around dance. Okay, so this one's going to take us from this side of the bow to that side of the bow. And then we just need to make sure that it starts there. Oh, do that. Stops there. I'm going to just flip the points. There we go. And I actually don't want them to be. Oh, hold on. Where you been? Get it? Where you been? All right. Oh, that's right. I forgot they're grouped. Duh. This always keeps happening to you. Okay. Come out a bit. Oh yeah, I don't want bean. Single ready to mingle stitch. Okay. Starting. You're the end. Okay. Now she good. Now, whew, that was intense. Okay. Now they are done. Collections. What a novel idea. Okay. So, all right. Save. Ooh, another gifter badge. Ooh, fun. Ding, 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 ding. I wish I had some like sound effects. Ding, ding, you're a winner. Okay, so I feel like I want to do what I said. Let me see if I can find some clip arts that I have, and I would show you how I would like take this as like a coquette frame base and make it into like a whole other collection that's maybe not exactly the same. Yeah, so just looking for inspiration. God, I have so many things I paid for. Okay. No. I feel like they're. Hold on. I just saw. What if? Oh, I just had an idea. Have you guys seen people that are making like the like DIY ghosts things where they use like the plaster and stuff like that? What if we did a ghost in a frame? Okay. Let me find a ghost for the frame. That would be so cute. Okay, I want to do that just for funsies. And let's see. Who has a cute ghosty for me? Ghost. Open sesame. Okay, come on. It's forever today. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry. Gotta get back to Donna and her drama. Donna and her drama. All right, let me find a ghost. Just type in ghost. Oh my god, he has a cowboy hat. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. I got a little too excited. Okay, let's get a new one. Okay, hold on. All right, getting ahead of myself. I'm getting so ahead of myself. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and repurpose. I'm gonna stop say stealing because I always say steal. I don't mean steal. I'm repurposing something I kind of already quote unquote perfect. You know, I already did it. Why am I gonna do it again? All right, let's make sure this is 2 inches. Oh, for real, for real, for real, for real. Okay, put me in the center. Okay, and now, hold on. Let's. Oh, he's cute. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna give him. He's gonna be in here. Okay, it's gonna be like an old. Let's see how much I want him to be in the frame. Maybe like that. Oh, so cute. Okay. All right, let me save this. What are we gonna call? We'll call this okay, we're gonna go with the cow. Hold on, cowboy. Or no, western. Let's go with western. Western cowboy frames. I'm sorry, I'm saving it. You guys can't see this part. Not my choice, it's just how it works. I don't know. All right, let me look for holiday. I guess this is technically Halloween. Sure. All right, so now let's make our little ghost friend. And then I'll find some more. I bet you there has to be more little cowboy. There are other. Okay. All right, let's do this and then we'll think of what else we can put in here. Okay. All right, cutie patootie, let's do this. All right. I don't want the smiley face on the hat, but I will do the cow. If you want to know why I'm drawing his arms separately, it's because I want the stitch direction to be different. And on a fill, you can only choose like the stitches to go in one direction. So if I would like one aspect of it to be opposing, I have to make it a separate object. So unlike a satin that we can ease and have it kind of shift as the shape develops, that's not going to be an option here. So I have to make multiple shapes. And that's just a personal choice. Some people would just straight fill it across. You do you, boo. I get it, boo. It's a ghost. Okay, so yeah, you do you. I'm gonna do me, and we're gonna call it a day. Okay, so let's see. We'll put it like this. Because I am going to show the word. All right, cool. So that's why I did that. And so let me make sure though that all this stuff adds up. Going from here to here, we're just gonna do single drop star stop, and then just gonna go like this. Okay, who's gonna know? Who's gonna tell on us? Nobody. Okay. So now all of you are my ghost body. Let's group you up. Make sure this one will tie off at the end. I'm gonna have you tie at the entry and save. Okay, now I'm gonna do the cowboy hat. This one's going pretty fast actually. Probably because we already had the frame done, right? We're repurposing. I don't know you, Rando. No, thank you. This is the Drea show. Okay, so make the cowboy hat. Oh, stop it. Grab this line. So difficult. All right, let's turn it brown. Tawny brown. I like teddy bear brown too. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Undo. I meant to fill. Okay, now we'll refine the shape because does it look crazy? Yes. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do it this way. Stuff. A clinical professor. Okay. I do want to do the shadowing because I can. So let me see. All right, this will be, for those that ask, this will be a level 3 function. Hold on, let's see. All right, I'm gonna use pathing tools. Oh, no, that way. Oh, I did it backwards. Oh, my brain. I always want to do it backwards. I don't know why. Oh, that makes more sense. Duh. All right, cool. So, no, that's not the function I wanted. Okay, my brain doesn't work today. What am I trying to do? Drea, that one. Jesus. Sorry, guys. I have like self-diagnosed concussion brain. Jesus. Okay. Double, triple. My God, how many are hidden under there? All right, dark brown. 84. All right, this has got to be 84 to match. Or, okay. And then we're going to do that background off so I can look at this. We need nothing. Cool. That'll work. Save. Turn them stitches back on. I'm going to copy, paste, and flip it. Because it should fit on the other side. Sweet. All right, cool. Let me save. Yes, it's looking great. All right, so between these, I want to do level 2 function, drawing with columns tool. Enter. All right. Okay. So if I'm stopping here, do it on the out already? Yes. Now I'm going to go. Let me draw. Boom. Boom. Cool. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's move you to the end so we can actually see him how he's supposed to be. Cool. So it looks like all we have left here. Oh, why is the jury leaving? All right, background. Woo! That's a tiny smile. Oh my gosh, I realized I spelled cowboy wrong. Cowbee. I just saw that. Oh god. Sometimes my nails, I hit the wrong letter. Oh well. Okay, so let me think of how I want to, hold on, do this. No, undo. Delete. Background. All right, there we go. I'm going to. Oh, these are small. Okay, this is really small. There's a color to black. Don't like that direction. Oh, it's a hot mess. All right, let's do this. Oh, God, it's painful. Yeah, we're gonna make it bigger. This is super tiny. Okay, so we'll just yeah, no, we're gonna have to blow up this big time. So tiny. Group it. All right, let's back up so we can see. Okay. All right, let's turn the background off so I don't get confused about how I'm gonna make this face. You go closer. Better, better, better. Oh, gosh. Better, better. Okay, now let's address this part. I don't need intro. Actually, no underlay. All right. Oh, Wendy, you speak Spanish? And there he is. He's hella cute. No, I have not used ink stitch before. All right. Save my cow bee. All right, let me see if I have any. Let's do a new one. All right. She did say mommy. That was weird. That was very strange. Jeez, okay. Sorry. Let's see. Sorry. Is this not? Oh, it is. What am I talking about? It's the frame it's going off. I was going to say, is this like hella small? We're going to go with this big. So just gonna be for placement purposes. So only since the dad that did it. Let me save this. Boo juice. Okay, so probably should do white first. Let's go. Boom, boom. Donna set up the schmurder. We know Donna. We know. Okay, and then no, let's go. Trying to learn. Let me see what you're saying. Hold on. How do I do the words? I approach words in different ways in different situations. So basically, how I do it is it depends what kind of look I'm going for. Now, this one is going to be a lovely 2 inches tall. So I'm probably going to go with like what I would call a stick lettering. And for that, it's literally just gonna be a bean stitch. Otherwise, you could do a satin, you could do a fill. It really depends on the overall look that you're going for. So that would be something that you would have to decide. And then depending on what you want, then you essentially will execute it according to that. So wish it was a simpler answer. It's not. But you'll see me do them as stick lettering. So it's basically just going to be with a running stitch because this is super tiny. Okay, now copy. Hella tiny. Bigger. Let's see. Back up. Right. I like the literally just copy and paste. Same copy and paste you would use in a Word doc. It is quite literally that easy. It's the same thing. All right, now I'm going to make these not so dense. It's tiny. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Actually, I'm gonna make these eyes wider. Well, they're gonna shrink, so load them up. Make them a little bloated. It's like a little more, like scream-esque. Okay, because once I like it, actually, let me just make the whole thing bigger. Hold on. You, let's just make the whole thing bigger so we can get more real estate with everything fit around. We'll see. Crazy. Does it look crazy? Yeah, it feels crazy. Oh. Okay, let's see. All right, so let me group these. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to copy and paste them because they're going to go down here with this little fella. And I'm going to make him small first because I'm going to do the same thing. And then also get him here. And we're going to make him bigger. So everything kind of gets loaded together. I don't know what these really. I'm gonna have to see how it works out. Oh, the mirroring, that one you find it in the select objects mode. So that's over here when you come to the one with the cursor. So it's like right here. If you want to flip it, either flip it horizontally or like flip it up and down. That's where that button is. That's where it hides. Okay, now let's do the boo juice. All right, I'm gonna do it another orange. I'll see if I like it the same way they did it. See if I do or do not. Only one way to know is if we try. We'll find out. Play touch. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lock you. You're very welcome. Okay, and now on to the ooh in boo. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm gonna do something, copy paste. All right, and then I will spell juice backwards. Can. This is how I do. Here, here, do see. See. Right. This. Best idea to go like that. And you enter. And then let's see. Here. Oh, no, no. Give me that bow tie. Save. Okay, now I will black outline. And then I'm gonna actually do the straw last. It's gonna be part of the like quote unquote sew it together situation. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm gonna start over here. Sorry, I just like brain freezed. Okay. All right, now, bam, bam, bam. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this one above. Okay. Words. Okay, let's do the final touches. So background back on. Let's do the box because that's like hella easy. So it'll basically go from here, 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 and there. Let's change it. And then now level 2 drawing tool, draw with columns. Okay, let's fix this. Okay, boom. That'll be the end. All right, so let's turn that off. Let me look at these. Hold on. Okay. Save. Done. D means done. Okay. Let me see what I'm going to do next. Oh, I didn't finish those. I do. Oh. Okay. Oh, let me download the stuff I just got. Okay, let me download. I have some stuff I haven't downloaded. Said banana bread. Oh, I don't think I finished our freebie from last time. Oh my god, I just remembered that. What else did I buy recently? Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's revisit this. This is going to be from If You Know, You Know. This is going to be one of those things, okay? If you saw this TikTok, I did go over this file. Do I still? I bought it. It's on my other computer. All right, background on. All right, so we went over this in one of my should I bought on TikTok videos. I'm gonna show you what I meant when I told everybody that instead of making a bajillion flower petals, that I would instead just let my black outlines speak for themselves. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out what hoop I'm working in, and I want to make it that big. I will be going over the full. I will have a video fully on how I did this. We'll do this. Okay, I haven't. Let me starting from start to finish. It will be accessible to the people who are on my Discord. Um, will be able to have access to this, which would be TikTok subscribers and also people that are a part of my Key Lime membership tier on Ko-Fi. All right, let me see. What is it? Meet at the beach. Yeah, girl, meet me at that beach. I will do the full video over there, recorded video. But I'm going to show you how I would do this part of the flowers because I did talk about it in the recent TikTok video. Let me go ahead and lock this bad boy up. All right, cool. I like mine in a 9x8. It's perfect for t-shirts for me. Usually that's what I like to do is put it on a t-shirt when I'm done. Let's go ahead and save. If I find that file, I will bring it back up. Okay, so first thing I like to do is what I call make a blob, okay? Literally just make the outline, okay? Not every single petal, just do the outline, okay? Don't make life harder for yourself. Make a blob, and then we'll turn our blob into something nice. Which now that I'm looking at it, I feel like they ought to digitize it. Okay, but I'm gonna just stop it, Drea. Focus. Maybe we'll go over a file I found on Etsy. Also, that would be kind of fun. We'll do that. I'll look on my computer and see what I have that I bought. Things I bought on Etsy. All right, so just shimmy it up, however I want it to be. Okay. Okay. Next step. Fill it in with that color. So ours is purple. Fill. Look at that. How hard was that? Not at all. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make sure. I like to take a good 3 feet back because if you can see, there's a line right about there, and it's ugly. So I'm gonna try to get rid of that line. There, she gone. Okay. Next thing, we can now use our black outlines to take this blob from a blob to a flower. So that's what I tell people when I say you need to use those hard black outlines to do the hard work. Okay, they're the heavy lifters. Let them do the work for you. I like to start in the middle. So your options are going to be whatever you want them to be, right? You're either going to do this as satins, or you do this as line work with a bean. I don't know, whatever you want to do, a decorative stitch. That's going to be on you, okay? How you would like to outline it. Let's go ahead and try it the way the original person had done it, which is we're going to make interconnected. This part's going to take longer than the actual everything else. Let's see, black. Let's see if we just let's set up our first one. Take into account the fact that it's going to shrink, okay? And I'm going to do none of that. And then I'm going to use... Sorry, that's me thinking. Okay, I'm just thinking how I'm going to... All right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, but this will be a run. And copy and paste that, turn it into this fella. Okay. And we can always play with these. Okay, we can play with these at a later date. I could also come back, and if I really want to make these a secondary color, I could come back and just plop them on the top to kind of just like fill in some space. I don't know. We're playing around at this point. We're just playing. Let me lock it because I'm tired of touching that. All right. So I'm trying to see what's under. So like this looks like it's under. Okay, okay. Or actually, we could have done a combination of the two. Ooh, that might be interesting. Do some lines, some bold. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time thinking about it because then we'll be stuck here forever. And we only have a half hour left. So let's get to business, okay? Remember, they're always gonna shrink. It looks wide here. It will shrink always. Just know that. So everything's gonna shrink a dink later. Now, what's on top of that? This. And I see some things that are actually under, which means I'm going to do a lot of rearranging afterwards, or I'm going to fill in some weird gaps at some places. Usually the thicker a line you have in general is going to make it easier for you to hide, say, or cap the edge of something. I'm going to make a decision here. I'm going to make this overlap just so I can do this. Okay, that's it. That's all I want to do. If you have level 3, you could always branch these, okay? I don't like relying only on branching, so just not my Jimmy Jam. Also, technically, I feel like if you just got one of these flowers down, you could just like copy and paste it all over the place if you really wanted to. All right, so where did I leave off here? Which leaves me with this guy. Time you need to be real precise, I feel like, is when you're trying to cover the edge. You want to cap that edge. This is a pretty fine line. All right, now I'm going to use this to travel over here. Nope. No, you're not doing that. Not today. Not today. Okay. Today, not tomorrow. Okay, and then this goes over that. So let's do... And then, for thought, y'all can also change your nibs. 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 Let's see over here. Under the eyebrow. Okay, I call it the eyebrow. Bite me on it. I will always call it the eyebrow. So I could like point this if I wanted to, right? Right? Normal. Or I could point this one. Ugh, too much extension. You know what I mean? You can round them off. Typically, I like to do that for something that perhaps is sitting on top, so it kind of looks like it caps off the edge. But these are decisions I probably won't be making until I know all the pieces I have to work with. So I got to figure out all the pieces of the puzzle first before I commit. Okay, I got commitment issues. So you can also make it like this. It kind of looks like a smile. You can change the width so it differs in different places in different ways, gets fatter or thicker, whatever. Those are all under the eyebrow. I feel like it's bingo. Under the eye, under the B. Okay. Oh shit. Looking for that original file. And welcome all. Okay. I do have some examples just from like, okay, anyways, let me try to get through this because I'm getting to be distracted. I will find the file. See, when you look away, it starts to look like something. So let the black outline friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, so this needs to be this kind of line, and we're gonna do this guy, and then we're gonna come back over, so over, rover, and then now we go to this one also, and this one's touching that one, and then this one go do 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 there, and then okay, this one will not be that, it'll be this. And then we're gonna go over it backwards to you. Then I'll come over to this one. Nope, I don't want to do that. Wait, do I? Hold on, wait. I think I'm gonna go roll with it. Hold on, mind. I want it to touch. Fancy. Okay. Yeah, that black outline's gonna do it all for us. And then now, what am I looking at? Okay, so now I need to get to over here. So where did I leave off? Here. Travel along shadows. You are this. We're gonna come backwards. No. I take that back. We're not going that far. Oh, undo. I lied. All right, we're gonna do this. So it can go under, but then I'm gonna do this. Just flow. Let me flow. Brain juices flowing. Okay, now we're gonna go from here to doing that. Do what I say. Okay. All right, now we gotta go back to here. So let's go. Be enough. All right. Nope. Okay. Did the same thing. Let me see if I can find it. Uh, Actually, let me see if I just read down. I don't think I want to do all that. All right, let's gonna do. Oh, come on. Type. Okay. Area. Okay, here it is. All right, so I'm gonna download this for an example. Oh my god, I wouldn't. That isn't even what I thought it was gonna be. Okay, yeah, what I had said and what they did is totally different. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, so this is the one we went over in a previous video. So how they did theirs is, let's go ahead and run through the stitch simulator, and you could see that they did one flower petal at a time. Okay, I ain't got time for that. So I did not do that. Okay. Instead, what I did is I made a blob, see, and then they did all this and then like went over it. Whatever. That's their. Okay, so this is how they did it. As opposed to what I did, which is I just made the background be the one thing, and then I just did stuff over it. Right, I just did that and then over it. Let that make it look like a flower. Now, the other thing too is I told you guys that if we wanted to, we could also add in some circles. Let me grab my circle. I have a special file for stuff. Where is it? Drea's stuff. All right, around one copy. All right, let's paste this. Change the color. It was another kind of purple. So I'm gonna go back to a purpley thing so we can see it. I'm gonna put these where, let's see, we'll start here and then we'll go to there, east here, jump over here. Remember, everything shrinks. It's not going to be this big when it is actually stitched out. Okay. And there's my flowers. Save. That's, I don't know why. I go back and forth about whether this one has auto digitizing components or not because of this weird connector things. Don't like it. That's so much work. If somebody drew all and pathed all those and then pathed on top of it, like, that's hella work. Like, a lot of work. That's crazy. I don't know. That's what it's giving to me. I don't know. Who knows? Can't prove it. And then this is what I think I have pictures. Do I have pictures of this? Sure, I have too. I did took a picture when I stitched it out. Okay, so there's that. Now we're gonna go over really quickly. We're gonna do a live version of. I bought this on Etsy. Let's see if we like it. It's like a coin toss on that platform. All right, let me go ahead and go back and download one of those. Okay, we did the Labubu one previously. That one was a hot mess. All right, here's another one. Interesting. I'm sorry. I just saw that somebody I had purchased from stopped selling on the Etsy. Funny. Wonder why. Can't imagine why. All right, so let's go over this one that I have here. Here's the thing I'm gonna tell you guys, and this has happened to me before. So people always ask me like, "Oh, how do you get your artwork? How do you get whatever?" I actually buy them from the graphic designers and the artists who came up with them. Okay. Now I've had a few times where I have approached someone and said, "Hey, I would like to, pay for a license to be able to digitize your artwork. I also would like, I'll also still pay for said artwork, right?" And they will tell me, usually like, "Oh, I'm getting this software and I'm just gonna convert from image to embroidery. So I'm gonna be offering that as an option. So no, I don't want you to use my artwork." This is one of those, okay? So please just learn to manually digitize. Come on. I'm willing to show you. Just can we please? All right. So here it is. Oh, this one's hollow. God, it's already giving me. I'm already getting secondhand embarrassment. Okay, let me close all these up first so we can focus on just this one. Okay, so you turn all this distractions off. All right, first thing I'm going to show you that I quite literally noticed right off the bat, the society part. I'm trying to think of a nice way to explain. I don't have a nice way. It sucks. So pretty much what happened is we just it's all is this all one piece? Hold on, let's run it. Hold on, let's run it. Oh God. Stop auto digitizing people. All right, let me get to the I haven't stitched it out though. I want to see how bad it oh no. Okay, so yeah. They chose the entire word society and like cut out did the cookie cutter. If you ever heard me talk about cookie cutters, I hate the cookie cutter. Do not cookie cutter. These are also not even satins, they're a fill. Ugh, it's my soul. Let's just learn. And here's the thing. All right. I don't claim to be a graphic designer because I'm not. But I also, low key, I feel really insulted when people are like, "Oh, I'm a graphic designer, so I'm just gonna take my artwork, throw it into a software, auto digitize it, and now I'm a digitizer." Well, I don't say that in reverse, right? To make art like you do, but how come you guys can do it? How come you can do it this way? The other way would sound hella crazy, right? Um, it would cheapen or invalidate what you do. But they do it to us. Okay, so let's see here. Let me go. Actually, I'm curious about this. Oh, are these also? Oh, these are also fills. Interesting. Oh, is all of it? Hold on. Oh, you did. This is going to be a great instructional one. We will be doing this. I will be doing this as a redo, but I'll show you just a for instance how say I would have approached the cursiveness of society instead of whatever this is. Yeah, 100%. They threw this into software and said, "Hey, make me something." And it's something, all right. I'll tell you that. All right, so I'm just going to trace on top of, okay? So first thing I would do is if I want to start on the letter S, I'm going to you could do this with or without the columns tool, okay? I'm just gonna use the columns tool for the sake of time because we only have, let's see, oh God, okay, we have like 7 minutes left. Okay, so for the sake of time, I will be doing this with the columns tool. So I would have instead done, yes, okay, break her up into multiple parts. I'll even change it, whatever color you have. That bluey, bluish, bluey. bluish color. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. And now, just so we can all see. Oh, stuck. My mouse is getting stuck on this. Okay. If y'all want to watch the replay from today, you can find it over on the tubes. Okay, I do have a channel. That's where I post all of the replays because there's nowhere to do it here. So if you want to see them, that's where you find them. So that way, you know, you can see what else I talked about today if you ever wanted to, or what do I talk about every other day? Who knows? Up to you. All right. I'm just being so nitpicky about this right now. I don't know why I'm not saving this. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, so first of all, see, this is my S compared to how their S is going. Next thing I would do is I would still do the columns tool, jump on down here, and continue on until I got to the O, taking a little break, coming back and really working on defining my shape with the Bezier tools here in the handles here. Le Bezier. Okay, and now, here we go. All right, this is already, I mean, we just did little things and this already looks totally different. Okay, and this is the thing, this manually doing it doesn't take a long time. Redoing work that a computer did takes more time. All right, let me group this together and let's do a little quick side by side here. So things I saw on this is you see those artifact lines right in here. And those really happen. That is an anomaly that occurs, and it is what it is. The machine's gonna make it look like there's a discrepancy in the pattern there that shows up in real life. A lot of the times they say like things are not always gonna be how they are on your computer end. For instance, your satins will always shrink, you know, your fills will also shrink and they'll morph, they will shrink and grow. It's just what it is. That's physics. But some things, like I told you, it's not always going to look how you see it, right? If it looks this thick here, chances are when I stitch it out, it's going to be a little bit thinner. It is what it is. But we know the rules we have to play by. Now, when you do actually see these little ugly lines, they really do show up. The machine will stitch them and they'll be very weird and it won't match the rest of the fill. Those are easy to get rid of as long as you know how to. The reason why it is because this shape, this literally just the whole word society is so complicated and has so many cutouts that the only way for the machine to actually make it work is to have these weird anomalies. It's the only way to get it to work. Now, I would have chose to do something more like this. As you notice, that didn't take me that long. I had checked the time. It took me maybe 3 minutes. Not a lot of time. So you can produce good work, okay? All right, so that's going to give it all for us today. If you're interested in seeing more about what happened with the blob stuff, just know that I'm going to redo these things that I've bought that I don't care for, and I'm going to show people how I would have approached it instead. But those you'll find over on the subscriber tab here to go to Discord, or if you're on my Key Lime Discord, you'll also see those. So girls gotta make a living, okay? How else am I gonna pay for my Starbucks every day? All right. So I will catch y'all later. I'm hoping we can try this again tomorrow. We'll see. 50-50. If you want to see the replay, you can find me over on the tubes. All right, friends. So I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.